Hey everyone, welcome to Reality TV News Update, the place where we bring you the latest updates, fun moments, and behind the scenes stories you won't want to miss. Will, Morgan, and Ashley were nominated by Lauren on Friday. Morgan was her target, but the veto competition gave Morgan another week in the Big Brother 27 game. Her win put Keanu in the line of danger. Keanu, on the other hand, has been one of the season's competition beasts. He has a really good chance of winning himself safety if he wins the latest BB blockbuster. This means Ashley and will need to worry about securing votes and hoping it's a competition that favors them over Keanu. Due to the mastermind, Ashley and Will have not been confident in their abilities to win the upcoming BB blockbuster or any competitions this month. They all saw what happened to Rachel, and they fear that it will become their fate. However, there is still an opportunity to work around a competition-heavy season on Big Brother. This week, Ashley has been using it. She knows Will was the odds favorite to stay. Will is very likable and not a competition threat. His lickability also means that anyone sitting next to him has the risk of going home. The season also may come down to competition wins. Therefore, Will might not be able to save or help his allies with competitions. Ashley mentioned this in her campaigning, especially to Morgan. Keanu knows that taking him out this week may help Lauren win Big Brother. He doesn't want her to get that satisfaction and win the game. Therefore, he would rather that Lauren's attempt to evict him misses and lands on Will. He knows this will cost Lauren more votes because people won't see this as a big move. Additionally, this would be Lauren's second failed shot. Keanu has been campaigning to keep Ashley and himself. He most likely votes out Will if he wins the BB blockbuster. Morgan also wants to keep Ashley. Ava wants to keep Will because of their close friendship. Early on Tuesday, Ava came into the head of household room and informed Lauren that the votes had been shifting towards a Will eviction over Ashley. Ava mentioned in a Monday night conversation that Morgan began to talk about the advantages of keeping Ashley over Will. Ava got the impression that Morgan wanted to get rid of Will even though she didn't say so. She knows Keanu, Vince, and Morgan are most likely voting out Will if Keanu wins the BB blockbuster. Everyone will most likely vote Keanu out if he loses. Ava thought about telling Will about the vote flip because he might now be in danger. She consulted Lauren about whether she should tell Will. She also wondered if she should try to help him stay. However, she realized it could hurt her relationship with Ashley if it seemed like she was fighting for Will over her. Ultimately, Ava seemed to decide to let Will fight for himself. However, she wanted to talk to Keanu to confirm her fears about Will's potential eviction. On Monday morning, Lauren told Vince that she was fine with whoever left, but she may prefer Will staying because he's at least a little less of a threat to her game. Keanu's argument could also come true if she only sends out players who aren't threats to her game. Will hasn't done much campaigning yet, but that usually happens tomorrow. We may see him change some minds by Thursday. Ashley, Keanu, and Will are now all equally in danger on Thursday. Big Brother 27 BB 27 spoilers tease that Week 8 has been one heck of a ride so far, and it's not over yet. After Mickey Lee's blindside eviction on Thursday, the house guests played in a head of household competition that would take one player out of the game for good, making them the first member of the jury. The competition was called White Locust. Apparently, the players went through a maze with each player having to beat the previous player to stay in the game. Rachel Riley finished last in the competition, which put her at a significant disadvantage. When the feeds returned over 24 hours later, the viewers learned that Rachel was eliminated, making her the first member of the jury. Week 8 head of household results. Lauren Doming won the head of household competition, giving her the power to nominate 3 people for eviction. She nominated William, Will Clifton, Morgan Pope, and Ashley Hollis. The nominations were not a surprise to many. It became apparent when watching the live feeds that Lauren's target was Ashley or possibly Morgan. Will was just a pawn for this week. Keanu Soto had expected to go on the block. When Lauren spared him, he began to panic. thinking she was playing to backdoor him. Week 8 POV competition. Big Brother 27 spoilers reveal that the POV players this week were Lauren, Morgan, Will, and Ashley. Ava Pearl and Vince Panaro were selected by random draw. After a long POV competition, BB Comics, Morgan was crowned the new POV winner. There's little doubt that Morgan won't use the POV on herself, saving herself from the chopping block. But that means Lauren must nominate another houseguest for eviction. Week 8 POV plans. With Morgan planning to use the POV on herself, Lauren has a difficult task of naming a replacement nominee. She plans to nominate Keanu for eviction. This could have been the plan all along. Despite not initially blocking Keanu, Lauren appeared to want to remove him this week. As it stands currently, if Keanu doesn't win the BB Blockbuster competition on Thursday, he will be the second member of the jury. If Keanu pulls out a win on the BB Blockbuster, Lauren wants the house to send Ashley packing. Either way, Lauren believes she will take out a major threat to her game this week. BB27 fans, are you surprised by Rachel's elimination? Do you think Keanu will go home this week? Please share your thoughts with us in the comments section below. Keep in mind that Big Brother 27 airs on CBS and can be viewed online on Paramount+.